Welcome to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. Dr. Todd Moore recently joined MTSU as the Chair of Geosciences, a department within our College of Basic and Applied Sciences that teaches geology, physical geography, and geospatial analysis, along with environmental science. He joins us on Out of the Blue to discuss how students and faculty are engaging in hands-on research in the study of the Earth through cutting-edge technology. Todd, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Andrew.
And welcome to MTSU, relatively new on campus, correct?
Very correct. I got here last fall.
Well, welcome. We're glad to have you here. Let's talk about the Department of Geosciences. For our viewers and listeners, tell us exactly what does geosciences mean at MTSU?
Okay, geosciences, if we break the word down, geo meaning earth, sciences, it's the science of earth. Here at MTSU, though, we have three primary specialization areas. We specialize in environmental science. The environmental science program introduces students to all of our key resource areas. So think about soil, water, minerals, the ocean, ecosystems, all the key resource areas that we have here on Earth. Students are exposed to those in the environmental sciences. Once they leave our program, they will be prepared for jobs as environmental consultants and remediation. They can work even in the social aspects with environmental policy, or even some of the other social dimensions of environmental science and environmental problems that we have nowadays. On top of environmental science, we also have geology. Our geology program emphasizes here the solid earth. Students will be prepared to become geologists, whether that be in the energy sector or the transportation sector or even mineral sector. They can also be environmental consultants as well. Both of those pathways, environmental science and geology, are great, especially here in Middle Tennessee with the growth we've been experiencing lately. All of the new developments that you see when you're driving around require environmental consultants, remediation, geologists. And so there are a lot of hidden jobs for those two pathways that a lot of people may not recognize beyond just being an environmental scientist or geologist. And then our third primary area is called geospatial science. And that's really the tech-heavy side of things. And so think about geographic information systems, satellite imagery analysis, remote sensing, ground-penetrating radar even. And those students, again, are prepared for a wealth of jobs, not only in the geosciences, but urban planning, transportation, and many other sectors that we have.
Let's talk a little bit more about geospatial technology, because I know you're excited about it, and I know that's really got a great connection to so many opportunities in the career fields that you just mentioned. So talk about the hands-on opportunities you get at MTSU to kind of use this technology and apply it.
Absolutely. So in our geospatial technology program gives students a lot of hands-on experience in the lab. They also get experience working with remote sensing imagery, analyzing and processing that imagery. They even get field work experience using ground penetrating radar and GPS units. But beyond geospatial technologies, our students also get hands-on experience in our other program areas. So we have a mass spectrometer. We have an X-ray fluorescence machine. We have field work built in and integrated throughout our geology and environmental science curriculum that get our students in the field using equipment that they would be expected to use in the workforce. And so that's something that we're seeing more and more over time. Many of our employers want our students to have these experiences. They want our students to know how to use this equipment and know how to lead teams using that equipment. And our program does a great job.
Your department's always had a tradition of strong research projects. Can you talk about some of the things you're most excited about that you're engaging in?
Absolutely. The faculty in the geoscience department are tremendous. We have faculty working with the Department of Agriculture, trying to figure out how to optimize agricultural yield while preserving water quality and reducing soil erosion. We have faculty mapping and analyzing and studying the risk of sinkholes and caves in the area. We have faculty looking at recharge, so how water works its way back down to the aquifer systems of the region, which are critical for agricultural practices and farmers of the area. We have faculty studying severe weather like extreme heat and even tornadoes. One of our faculty actually is surveying how people were either aware of or not aware of the weak tornado that moved through campus last semester. So we've kind of jumped on that opportunity to try to figure out how aware people are of the risk that was predicted for that day.
The opportunity for students to engage with faculty who are doing this kind of research has to be an advantage for those students, right?
Absolutely, and that's a great point, Andrew. We have cutting edge research going on, but we also have the faculty engaging undergraduates and graduate students with that cutting edge research. And that's not something that you get everywhere. There are some universities where students don't have access to the research faculty, and then there are other universities where faculty are primarily teaching focused and aren't engaged in the really high research activity. Our department at MTSU as a whole is a great mixture of those two extremes.
No, you're right. It's a great selling point, not only for your department, but also all of the university. So when you're talking to high schoolers, when you're talking to parents, and they are exploring these kind of opportunities that you're offering the department, what's your elevator pitch? What do you tell them why MTSU and why your department?
I start with the point we just made, that not only will you get great education at MTSU and in our department, but you will have exposure to cutting edge research, faculty working with and obtaining federal grants, and really at the cutting edge of what we do in the geosciences. I also like to tell everybody about our equipment, so the hands-on experience. You know, having a mass spectrometer, having X-ray fluorescence and ground penetrating radar. Not all departments have that, and so the ability for students to not only have those opportunities, but to be able to use that equipment in their curriculum, in the lab, but also for research experiences is a pretty big selling point in my opinion. And then the last is our community. Our department has a great community. We have a low faculty to student ratio, so you get a lot of one-on-one experience with faculty. And we do a lot to try to build community and family in our departments to make everyone feel comfortable.
So Todd, folks are going to want to find more information about your program. Where do they go on the web?
geosciences.mtsu.edu.
Well, there it is. Well, Todd, you're off to a great start. Congratulations. Welcome to MTSU, and thanks for sharing all this information about your program.
Thank you for having me on the program.